Bitcoin stands to lift millions of people out of poverty. Now that may sound like a crazy idea, but let me explain. Since 1971, when the US dollar went off of the gold standard, we've had fiat currencies, so about 50 years now. And during that time, productivity and output has increased, but the pay of the average citizen has continued to go sideways. Now, what rich people understand is not to save in this fiat currency. This currency continues to be devalued and debased by governments and central banks around the world. Rich people instead continue to hold investable assets, everything from stocks to real estate to other types of commodities. And the reason why they do that is because as that fiat currency is devalued and debased, those investment assets go up in price. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Quite literally, what we've watched for 50 years is if you simply tried to save your way to financial security, it was impossible. Those that were saving ended up losing. And they continue to go further and further into a dire financial situation. This is that feeling that they can't possibly get ahead. No matter what they do, there's no path to financial security. But here comes Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency. It's got a programmatic monetary policy. There's a finite supply. The reason why that's important is because Bitcoin is 180 degrees different than the fiat currency. The fiat currencies have unlimited supply and they continue to be debased systematically. Bitcoin has that finite supply. There will only ever be 21 million of them. And as more and more people continue to opt to convert some of their fiat currency into Bitcoin, Bitcoin's purchasing power rises. Bitcoin has been growing at about 170% compounded annually for over a decade. And everything around you gets cheaper and cheaper when you hold Bitcoin. And so ultimately, Bitcoin is the extreme end of the best savings technology in the world. All of those people, the bottom 45% of Americans with no investable assets, and the millions of people around the world that continue to get debased or devalued away, now they can simply save in Bitcoin. That savings technology can protect their purchasing power. It can prevent the erosion of their wealth. And Bitcoin quite literally will lift millions of people out of poverty as it continues on a road to global adoption.